Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Today we're going to continue to take a look at figures from the Force Awakens Builder Weapon series, and in today's review we're going to take a look at none other than this guy, the very cool looking First Order TIE Fighter pilot. Now I've got to say, this is one of my favourite character designs from the Force Awakens. I really love the combination of classic and modern, new and old. You know, it really does look like something that's been created brand new and exclusive for The Force Awakens, but at the same time it retains that old school retro feel from the original trilogy. And in that respect, I really love the character, absolutely love the figure, and I think once you guys pick it up, you will too. Now, there are a couple of variations of this figure available on the market at the moment, and I'll talk about some of those in just a little bit. But before we do, let's take a look at the packaging that this particular figure comes in. Now, once again, we do have the standard Force Awakens Builder Weapon packaging for this figure. We have Kylo Ren featured prominently at the top of the card, as well as the TIE Pilot on the side, which looks really, really cool. Really nice striking image there, and of course the Force Awakens logo just above it. As part of the Builder Weapon series, we get an image of that weapon on the front of the bubble, and on the reverse side of the card we do have a more in-depth image of the pieces included with each figure to combine the weapon. As you can see, other figures available in this series are the Resistance Pilot Poe Dameron, the Resistance Trooper, and of course the TIE Pilot himself. Now, each of these figures are available in the space theme of the Builder Weapon series, and once again, like with Finn and some of the other figures I've given you a look at, these themes are indicated by the colour scheme on the packaging. So when you're shopping for these figures and you're looking for the right figure to pick up to complete the respective part, then you know what to look for on the shelf. So that is the packaging that the TIE Fighter pilot comes in. Now let's take a look at the figure itself. Now, as I said, there are a few versions of this guy available to buy at the moment. There's this Builder Weapon series figure, which is just your basic run-of-the-mill TIE Fighter pilot. And there is also the exclusive pack-in figure with the First Order Elite Special Forces TIE Fighter vehicle. Now, the differences between those two figures are, of course, that the TIE Fighter pack-in figure does feature a removable helmet, whereas this one is just a solid sculpted piece. Now, that's not to say that this guy doesn't look equally as awesome. I think the sculpt on this guy is possibly one of the best from the entire Force Awakens line. I think it's an absolutely stunning figure. The sculpt is great, the detail is off the chain, and I'm really impressed with this guy, and I think of all the Builder Weapon figures, this is possibly one of my most recommended. Obviously, in terms of articulation, he does only feature the standard 5 points, so we have a ball joint at the head, swivels at the shoulders and swivels at the hips. Obviously, he can sit down, so he can be seated inside a TIE Fighter, which is the most important aspect of the figure. Obviously, if he can't sit in a TIE Fighter, then he's not much of a TIE Fighter pilot. The helmet looks absolutely awesome, very unique and quirky design. Almost looks like he's got two mouth vents. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but it does look very cool. And as you can see, he's got this very strange look to his helmet as well, with these sort of horns on the top, which look really cool and really menacing. I absolutely love the design of the new TIE Pilot helmets. As you can see, old school features are still apparent on the figure. We have the breathing pipes and apparatus on the torso. Obviously with this one we have a much thinner breathing apparatus piece than what we're used to seeing, and we also have one pipe leading up to the helmet instead of the usual two. He also comes with a First Order Officer's Blaster Pistol, which is the same one included with figures such as the First Order Stormtrooper and General Hux, that I'll give you a look at later on. And we also get some really cool paint applications on this guy. You've got the control panels and buttons on the chest piece, you've got the First Order emblem on the shoulder plates, and you've got a really nice variation in colour with regards to the armour. As you'll see, the helmet and all the armour plating on the figure is cast or painted in a nice glossy black paint, and then the rest of the figure, like the costume underneath, is actually painted in a matte black, which adds nice variation, really makes the figure stand out. And this is just a gorgeous action figure. It looks fantastic. You know, the detail, the paint, the sculpt, everything about this one is awesome, and I really can't recommend it enough. It's a fantastic figure, highly recommended, and if you want to pick this guy up for yourself, be sure to do so via the link in the video description, which will send you to staractionfigures.co.uk. And like with most of the other Build a Weapon series figures, he's in stock now and available to buy. Now, we're going to wrap up this review in just a short moment, but before I do that, we are going to take a look at the Build a Weapon piece that's included. Again, this is one of the more questionable pieces to be included with one of the figures from the Force Awakens line. It appears to be the base of some sort of giant cannon, as per the diagram on the card. But obviously, as a standalone piece, it really doesn't serve much of a purpose, and in many ways, the only thing it's useful for is to give the TIE pilot a little bit of a rest when his legs are getting tired and he wants to sit down. So, you know, again, some of these pieces are a little bit hit and miss. I think some of the better Build-A-Weapon pieces are featured in later waves, and I'll give you a look at some of those in the near future. But stuff such as this, just, in my opinion, it's a waste of plastic and a waste of time, and I'm just not a big lover of it. But what I am a big fan of is this figure. Once again, the First Order TIE Fighter pilot, an absolutely stunning piece and a figure that I cannot recommend enough. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this guy, and I'll be back with many more figure reviews from the Force Awakens very soon. Got some more figures to give you a look at from the Build a Weapon series, some Armour Up figures as well, some 6-inch Black series, and of course some more Lego sets. So stay tuned for all of those videos, and until next time, as always, thank you for watching, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.